This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. With great opportunity. Wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Albon, Bottas, Russell, Norris, Vesti, Sainz, Gasly, Lopez, Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Sargent, Théo Pourchaire, Hauger, Behrman, Joe, and the reserve driver rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Okay, let's see if we can keep this momentum up. Let's get another points finish.
Hello, everyone. For the sprint race here, we're going to keep it as 9 laps of fuel. Bed tires and medium mid tires first thing.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap.
We are gonna skip the formation lap, but here we go then.
We're loading the gears, so
Sprint race. Sprint race is underway then. We're gonna go medium tires and meds till the end of the sprint. 7 laps to suffer. Here we go. 5 red lights here in Miami, and it's lights out. And away we go. What a start there from us. A W start from us already into turn number 1. Then we're going to send it already on the outside of the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz, and we do keep him in bay. However, we have to be forced off the track there because Sainz was forcing us off there. We're still down in P9. Vesti and Gasly battling along the V-Car versus the Alpine. As we all come fuffle through the end of sector 1, we are going to try and move on the V-Car here. We're going to go around the outside here, and we do keep the move stick, and that's us up to P8 in this Miami Grand Prix sprint race. We're not fighting V-Cars today. We're fighting the top 6, not including Gasly, unfortunately, because yeah, I think I'll be in like 8th or 9th in the performance stat, so they're not really in our league today. As we say that, we just go sweeping around the outside of Pierre Gasly and to make another position of him. And okay, that's not a penalty. That's short. That's just a 5-second penalty for Ocon there because Ocon hit us. Ocon hit us, guys. 10-second penalty for Ocon. I'm joking. Ocon is a great driver. So is Lance Stroll. Feel sorry for Lance Stroll on the driver parade. He was singing all alone. That if I was him, like if I was if I was a driver in the paddock on the driver's parade, and the driver in the truck, I'd have gone and stood next to Lance Stroll. Even if I didn't like Stroll, I'd just go next to him and stood next to him, ask him how your day going, how are you planning the race for today? What's your strategy for the race? What's your mindset? What's your favorite music? And you just enlighten me a bit. Yeah, nobody stood next to Lance Stroll during the driver parade, driver bus parade. So that's just not ideal at all. But yeah, maybe it was just wanted to be left alone. I don't know what I was thinking, but want to be for that. Anyway, for now we'll just focus on our race. Stop here, next race, and Albon already in the Ferrari is struggling a bit to keep his tyres to temps. As you can see, the medium tyre and med tyre for him. Meds are the tyres to go to. Verstappen leads the sprint away. Could this be Verstappen getting a Red Bull win here? I'll be after Leclerc down in no points at the moment. And Albon is really charging on to Valtteri Bottas here. We're really going to try and go around the outside of Alexander Albon here. We're going to try and take the longer route over here. We do make the move stick before the longer straight. And now we might try Valtteri Bottas through here. So wheel to wheel we are heading into this long straight here with some of the purple. I don't know how, but the gap from me to Russell now is starting to come. Well, the gap is increased for sure. But yeah, into the final corner though we do go. We do keep the car in there to be for the moment. Russell and Verstappen. Sorry, Piastri and Verstappen. Gradually being along here as we go. 26
Try to get past as soon as possible.
And now just keep our car, cruise it away now, and try and get up to Russell. We're probably 2.2, 2.4 seconds. Of course, they all have battery, they have ERS, VRS, whereas the pack guys, they have slipstream, so they have all the power, all the speed, maximum speed, while we're here sitting with lower speed. Here comes Valtteri Bottas with a lane by here. Because those battling heads, one of them are not going to have DRS, one of them both, two of them are, so yeah, we have to just try our best here to Albon really making our car right here. Try and stick behind Bottas for a few laps, possibly until lap 6, lap 5, and then just try and take care of it. So far so easily here for us. Save the battery. Here we go then, DRS try and keep with him and keep moving Max Verstappen. There's Verstappen and Russell going wheel to wheel along with Piastri. Piastri might not be safe for the sprint race here for the win. Russell is also trying his best. Keep for the moment. But yeah, what a start for us in the sprint race. P10 to P5 as Valtteri Bottas is looking like he's trying to fall away from us. That's not good because we need to stick with him for DRS. He's the beginning a bit wide into there. I don't know how that's going to affect him. It's going to run wide and I didn't gain time. I rejoined safely. Here we come then with Verstappen and battling along still with Piastri as we are now catching to Valtteri Bottas. Main aim now is trying to get up to Russell from there. Not really fighting Bottas because we can take Bottas pretty easily. We did. We purposefully let him by the DRS and yeah, you know what, Valtteri pretty in the barrier. Useless. Literally. That was just not intentional, but anyway. Just flash back here real quick. The only reason why Verstappen and Russell are quick because they have DRS and they've got slipstream and they're all packed together while we're here. We're here really trying to battle them up. We're just gonna have to overtake Valtteri Bottas here. We can't wait any longer. And he does make contact with us, so
And gap to the car in front, 2.7 seconds.
Essentially now is just debating getting one of them report one of them to make a mistake somewhere. Second sprint in a row I didn't hit. It's ridiculous. I've been forced literally